Iraq's economic future. Major financial reforms and the strengthening of the dinar. Iraq is undergoing a significant financial transformation, with economic reforms, banking sector developments, and efforts to strengthen the Iraqi dinar taking center stage. As the country aims to reduce its dependence on oil revenues and the US dollar, investors and financial analysts are closely monitoring these changes. Let's dive into the latest updates on Iraq's economy, financial sector reforms, and the evolving landscape of the Iraqi stock exchange. Vietnam's economic growth and interest rate outlook. Before we explore Iraq's financial scene, it's worth noting Vietnam's growing economic influence in the region. The country is experiencing steady economic expansion, fueled by increased business activity and sustained foreign investment. The Vietnamese government has been implementing policies to stimulate economic growth, including maintaining low interest rates to encourage investment. However, financial experts predict that this period of low rates may not last much longer. By the second quarter of 2025, the State Bank of Vietnam is expected to raise interest rates by 50 basis points, a move that investors are watching closely. While the country's GDP growth in early 2025 remained below expectations, Vietnam's long-term outlook remains strong, with an ambitious target of at least 8% GDP growth for the year. Iraq's financial landscape, revenue, oil dependence, and reform efforts. Iraq's economy remains heavily reliant on oil revenues, which accounted for approximately 88% of the country's total revenue between January and November 2024. This dependency has long been a challenge, prompting government efforts to diversify the economy and create a more resilient financial system. One of Iraq's primary economic goals is strengthening the Iraqi dinar while reducing reliance on the US dollar. The government and financial institutions are actively working toward making the dinar more stable and valuable, a crucial step toward long-term financial sustainability. If successful, this shift could help Iraq transition to a more balanced and diversified economy, reducing the risks associated with oil price fluctuations. As part of these efforts, Iraq has introduced a series of financial reforms aimed at improving the country's financial systems, increasing transparency, and boosting confidence in its currency. These reforms are backed by both international organizations and local stakeholders, further supporting Iraq's long-term economic vision. The third phase of Iraq's financial reforms, raising purchasing power. A key component of Iraq's financial restructuring focuses on increasing the purchasing power of its citizens. The government has made it clear that restoring the value of the Iraqi dinar is a top priority. While achieving this goal will require significant economic stability and policy adjustments, it aligns with Iraq's broader strategy of economic recovery and diversification. By strengthening the dinar and implementing reforms, Iraq hopes to create a financial system that attracts investors, fosters growth, and improves the standard of living for its citizens. If these initiatives succeed, Iraq could see a stronger, more self-sufficient economy in the coming years. Banking and stock market developments in Iraq. Several key events in Iraq's banking and stock market sector are shaping the country's financial future. 1. Raji Islamic Bank's Annual General Meeting, AGM. Set for March 2nd, this meeting will address financial decisions, including potential changes to previous policies and the bank's financial deficit. The outcomes could significantly impact the bank's future strategies. Second, Iraqi stock exchange changes. Several major banks are undergoing trading suspensions in preparation for their AGMs. Armor Bank will halt trading on February 23rd ahead of its February 26th meeting, where financial statements, dividend distribution, and capital increases will be discussed. Kurdistan International Islamic Bank suspended trading on February 11th before its AGM on February 15th to review financial results and approve dividends. Aluk Financial Investment has also paused trading since February 13th before its February 18th meeting, which will review financial records dating back to 2014. These banking and stock market developments are critical for investors and financial institutions, as they will determine future strategies and investment opportunities. What this means for Iraq's economic future. With Iraq's heavy reliance on oil revenues, ongoing financial restructuring, and banking sector reforms. The country is at a pivotal moment. Strengthening the Iraqi dinar and reducing dependence on foreign currencies are central to Iraq's economic transformation. If these initiatives succeed, Iraq could move toward a more diversified, stable economy that is less vulnerable to external